So for the end of night, I had some decisions to make. Where was I going to go? What was I going to try to see? What are the issues that I was going to investigate? And one of the first decisions I made was to start with some really bright places and to kind of work my way down to some really dark places. So in the opening of the book, one of the first things I do was go to the Strip of Las Vegas and meet with the head of the Las Vegas Astronomical Society. So we took his telescopes down to the Las Vegas Strip and set them up in front of the casinos and went stargazing. And that was just a great example of not being able to see much of anything, right? Then Times Square in New York City was soon after that. After that, I made a choice to go to London and to Paris. London in part because I really wanted to see gas lamps, gas lighting, which is something that we can't see very many places anymore. But that when artificial light first came to the big European cities, it was gas lights, and people don't realize how different that was from what we see now, how much dimmer. So I saw that in London, and then of course moved to Paris, and it was a great place to go because they have spent so much time thinking about how they light their city. They're consciously creating an atmosphere of lighting, of nighttime that will draw in tourists. It's part of the appeal of the city, as opposed to how so many things are lit across this country, certainly, which is just blast light at the structure, as bright as you can make it. So not very creative, not very beautiful. From there, then I started going to some more, I guess, natural locations, some of the national parks in this country. And I'll tell you one experience of being out in Death Valley National Park in California. There were no clouds, and it was a perfect night to be out there. And I just have this vivid memory of standing and seeing the stars rise out of the horizon as, this revolving night sky and fall off the edge of the earth in the west. Just that sense of, this kind of thing, and boy, we just never get to see that anymore. I was lucky I got to have that firsthand experience with real night sky, real darkness, a truly natural night. We've become a really bright country in terms of artificial light, and for example, anything east of the Great Plains is no longer naturally dark. 8 of 10 kids born in the US today will never live where they can see the Milky Way. We have taken what was once one of the most common human experiences, which is walking out the door at night and coming face to face with the universe. And we've made that one of the most rare of human experiences. So there are many costs to light pollution, right? There are economic costs, there are costs to human health, there are costs to environmental health, but there are also these, what I think of as intangible costs, right? What do we lose when we no longer have this firsthand experience of coming face to face with the universe? And I think they're vitally important, right? They impact everything from art, all the young Van Goghs out there who aren't being inspired, right? All the painters, all the writers, all the musicians who are not having that experience of a real night. They impact our experience of contemplation, of meditation, of thinking about our place in the universe, of thinking about our relationship with the rest of creation.